Hey everyone, welcome back to Addie P's Real Estate Tea. For today, I wanted to bring to you October 2023 market report numbers. Now, before I get into the video, as I always graciously ask, and you also graciously oblige, please remember to hit that thumbs up button if you like what you hear in the video. Don't forget to comment and also subscribe. And when you subscribe, please hit that bell notification to be notified of future videos on the channel. And you already know, if you watch your girl and follow your girl over on Instagram, don't forget to drop me a heart and show me some love. All right, now the market continues to show love to our sellers out there with the home prices. So if you are a seller in this market, as you have been pretty consistently now for the past several years now, the housing prices continue to rise, and that is in a seller's favor. In fact, locally here, home prices have risen by almost 5%, the median sales price, excuse me, to 310,000. Also, inventory continues to be at a low. Locally here, our inventory is at 1.2 months worth of inventory, which was down 14.3%. So we are still in this lull of housing shortage. And I really don't think that things are going to turn around for that by the end of the year, unless something miraculously happens that, everyone is rushing to sell their homes. We are still faced with an inventory shortage, which again is pushing housing prices to go up and unfortunately causing housing affordability issues for those trying to enter into home ownership. Now, according to NAR, National Association of Realtors, that the U.S. Sales of existing homes fell to a 13-year low, dropping 2% month over month and 15.4% year over year as of last measure. Now, of course, again, interest rates have played a huge part in affordability, along with elevated sales costs, home sales prices, excuse me, that have really played a part in preventing folks from being able to afford home ownership. So hopefully there will be some balance entering the market within the first quarter of 2024. I personally am not seeing that. I think that we are going to continue to see this market imbalance for a bit longer. I think that we may start seeing a little bit more balance, maybe second quarter of 2024, but I think that the first quarter of 2024 is going to be a repeat of what we have been seeing now, for the past how many years. On a local level here, our new listings decreased by 6%. Pending sales were down by 2.7%. And again, you need, in order to have pending sales, you need buyers. Buyers are kind of watching batedly to see when interest rates may be dropping, which I'll say that unless you are thrown out of the buying game completely by interest rates rising slightly, I would say, and this is just my personal opinion, you can take it, leave it, throw it in the garbage, whatever, I would not be waiting on the sidelines. Those folks that sat back for how many years now and said, hey, I'm going to wait until the interest rates drop. Well, guess what? They're not, they haven't dropped. And I have to say again, although they are high in comparison to what we have seen over the past 3 or so years, they are not historically high. Interest rates have been higher than what they are now. So if interest rates are not holding you back from purchasing, then you need to get out there and really take this seriously and make this plunge and purchase, because housing prices are not predicted to be dropping anytime soon. And like I just said, I really don't foresee any kind of drastic drop or any kind of balance even coming until at least the second quarter. Now, am I an expert? Am I a financial expert or anything? Not by any means, but I do know real estate. And I will say that I'm not really seeing this immediate end in sight. Now, could I be wrong? Of course, I can be wrong, but ultimately, I think that if you are in a position to buy and that is your goal to purchase, that's what you need to stick to doing and not focus on so much noise of interest rates and so forth. And remember, there's a beautiful thing called refinancing. So when the interest rates do start to drop a little bit, that is your time to seize that opportunity and refinance and get a lower interest rate on your mortgage. But anyway, we are seeing days on the market down by 5.3% to 18 days on the market. Remember, 30 and over, we're moving into more balance type market, buyer market. But right now, we're at 18 days on the market. Sellers here locally got a little over 100% of what they were asking for in October for purchase prices. So we are still here locally in a pretty decent seller's market. So please keep that in mind if you are thinking of listing your home for sale, that although the temperatures outside might not be hot, the real estate market is still hot and there are still plenty of buyers, and you should, if you are priced accordingly, get what you are looking for price-wise for your home. All right, and lastly, on a national level, again, median sales prices are even nationally still going up. They rose by 2.8% over year here to 394,000, just a little over that, for the third consecutive month, and year over year price increases. So we are not seeing an end in sight for these home price increases. And again, I think a lot of that has to do, and it is predicated upon the fact that we have low inventory. We may see a little bit of stagnant growth when we come to the spring market, and more folks typically list during that time. Why people wait until spring, especially now in this current market that we have anytime buyers, folks working from home, folks that are flexible with buying, I don't know, but whatever. Springtime still seems to be the hot time, but if you are considering listing, do not let the seasons dictate that, because you can certainly list your home. And like I said, here locally in October, sellers got just over 100,000 or over 100%, excuse me, of what they were asking for on their homes. All right, well, enough of my market babble. Join me next week for my next video. Until that next video, you all have a blessed one. Take care.